purpose for which you're born and this needs to happen, and he reminds him in a certain way. He goes and stands on a small hill which is known as the Govardhan hill. He goes up this mountain, and when he comes down, he's no more the same boy. That playful boy in the village suddenly came down with a different gravity about himself. People looked at him and they were shocked. They knew something phenomenal happened, but however phenomenal it is, they know they're going to lose him. Suddenly, his eyes did not show love, his eyes showed vision. When they looked at him, he looked back at them, still smiling, but there was no love in his eyes, there was vision. He was seeing things that they could not even imagine. So, after Sandipani reminded him of this, the first exploit was for him to kill his uncle, that was Kamsa, to end the tyranny that was being unleashed upon the Yadavas. And then he withdrew into the ashram of his guru Sandipani, along with his brother Balaram and his cousin Uddhava. And he lived the life of an ascetic, a brahmachari, for next 7 years. Till he was 22, he lived in the ashram doing very intense sadhana of both alms and spiritual process. So there is sadhana. Krishna's sadhana was so intense, leaving the alms training. The spiritual sadhana was of a different dimension and nature. Even though he trained in alms, he did not become all muscle. Like Arjuna was all muscle, Bhima was big muscle, everybody became muscular with their alms training. But Krishna remained gentle and tender in spite of his alms training, and he became a great wrestler. In spite of that, he did not become bunched muscles because his sadhana was largely internalized by Sandipani, largely made mental because he did not belong to Dwapara. He performed and lived like he belonged to Satyuga, where everything was mental for him. Sandipani need not open his mouth and give an instruction. All was conveyed mentally, all was grasped mentally, all was attained mentally, that he need not do anything physical. So when they came out of sadhana, a distinct difference, his brother Balaram became huge and muscular, but Krishna remained like this. So Balaram used to taunt him, maybe you did nothing, I have been working hard, I have become a great warrior, who are you? Who look like this? But in the wrestling ring, nobody could take him. In the archery context, nobody could take him. As a swordsman, very few people could come anywhere near him. But he did not become muscular because he was purely mental, his sadhana. And he displays that in a million different ways as the story goes by. Megha, the dark mystic of the ages, arrives not with a bundle of messages, but with mischief that enamors kings and sages, determined to have his way. With a smile he did commit, ravish, deceit and slaughter even. Life does not absolve him of taint, but could not bind him even a moment. He is no saint or sage, but glowed with wisdom for all ages.